This is a data interpretation type of question. It is saying that a contour line joins locations having the same height above the mean sea level. The following is a contour plot of a geographical region which has been represented in this picture. The contour lines are shown at 25-meter intervals in this plot, which means if we have two adjacent contour lines and one of them is representing the elevation of x, then the other would be representing x plus or minus 25 meters elevation. Now, if in a flood, the water level rises to 525 meters, then which of the villages P, Q, R, S and T will get submerged, that we need to find out. Now, looking at this particular village R, we can see that it is adjacent to this particular contour line. And if this is having an elevation of 450, then this one adjacent to it would be having 425. So elevation at this point is 425 meters. And it is also adjacent to this particular line, which is representing the elevation of 500, which means elevation at this point is 500. So R is lying between 450 to 500, means it will get submerged in this flood of 525 meters. Looking at village P, this is 550, so the adjacent line would be of 575, means it is greater than 525 meters elevation, so P will not get submerged. And looking at village S, it is lying between these two contour lines of 450 and the adjacent one would be 475. So S is between 450 to 475, so it will also get submerged in this flood. Then looking at village Q, the adjacent contour line is representing an elevation of 550. So the line next to it would represent 575. But the one inside that would be 575 actually, and this one outside it would also represent the line which is greater than 25. So this Q is having an elevation of greater than 450. It might be between 450 to 475, so it will also not get submerged. And now looking at this last village T, this particular line is representing 500. So the one next to it would be 525. And hence this T also lies between 500 to 525. Hence it will also get submerged due to this 525 meters of flood. Hence the villages which are at the verge of submergence during this 525 meters of water level would be R, S and T. That is represented in this option C. So we would go with that. So option C would be the answer.